SARI was founded in 1978 by Sid and Jean Greenberg in memory of their daughter, SARI, who passed away as a teenager. SARI exists to provide therapeutic experiences with horses to people with special needs in our community. We have an occupational therapist on staff, and we work really closely with physiotherapists and speech-language pathologists as well in order to cater individual programming to each of our participants. Once a participant has applied to our program, they are assessed. They go through an intake assessment with one of the therapists who determines essentially the amount of support they're going to need on the horse, the type of horse, size of horse, movement of horse. That therapy team comes up with some specific goals, whether it's something physical, like improved balance or coordination, stamina, or something cognitive, like following direction or simple language skills. We work really diligently with the instructors and the individual and their families to sort of meet those goals at an appropriate rate.
Hippotherapy is directed occupational therapy that uses the movement of the horse as part of our treatment. So if somebody cannot participate in therapeutic riding, we look to see if they might be eligible for hippotherapy. I'm responsible for assessing our participants, developing a care plan, implementing that care plan, including stuff we would do off the horse, such as stretching or other activities for functional goals, as well as everything that happens on the horse.
Safety is number one in the program. So the perfect horse for our program has a really even, predictable temperament. They're easily handled by our volunteers. So it takes a pretty special horse to actually make the cut.
Our horses have this unique ability to really care about their participants, and they really work hard to take care of their participants, which is really lovely to see.
I came to learn about SARI from Hayden's doctor. He recommended it. Hayden, she's a very happy, social little girl. She's nonverbal. She can't walk and she can't sit unassisted, so she is full-time in a wheelchair, but she's very happy and friendly and loves to hold hands with everyone she meets. Her strength has grown by leaps and bounds, so she's able to sit upright for longer periods of time now while she rides on the horse, and it's been great. Kirsten, her OT, is wonderful with Hayden, and then all the volunteers, it's so special that they come every week just to spend time with Hayden.
SARI over the years has grown from sort of backyard project with 2 horses and a couple of students to where we are today, 13.2 acres and 20 plus horses and over 130 weekly participants. The only income that we are able to predict year after year is that from our fee for service, which only represents about 30% of our income every year. That means that the other 70% has to come from grants, fundraising, and donations. So at the end of the day, what we need is corporate sponsors to commit to repeated sponsorships of our fundraisers. And perhaps the biggest impact would be individual donors signing up for monthly giving. Volunteers are very much the backbone of our program. We simply couldn't exist without them, seeing as we rely on almost 250 of them on a weekly basis to operate.
Our volunteers are absolutely incredible and are just so dedicated to the work that we do, to the participants that we have, and they're there and ready to support and dive in however I need them.
SARI is very important to Hayden and our family. It's giving Hayden an opportunity to come out and do an activity we can watch her do when there's nothing else, like to go and watch your child participate in. We're very lucky to have SARI in our lives.